هاتي يلا يلا هاتي.
Samir Zain Al-Abidin calls in Arabic to his youngest daughter, Jana. The toddler wobbles barefoot around the fenced-in yard of the family's new home.
Jana.
Al-Abidin guides her to a basketball that she kicks across the lawn filled with toys from her 5 siblings. The family of 8 recently moved to the 3-bedroom house from a 2-bedroom apartment. Al-Abidin says the change is a welcome one.
The kids have taken comfort. They are comfortable. It's true that it is expensive, but we are comfortable.
The family was asked to vacate the first apartment because it violated occupancy guidelines with its large size. A KPBS investigation found the Al-Abidins were one of 7 families placed under false leases into cheaper, smaller homes by the International Rescue Committee. The Resettlement Agency says after KPBS's report, it conducted an internal review that found 24 affected families. Acting Director Murray Cronin-Mather told KPBS the agency has since taken corrective actions and offered to help those impacted.
Immediately after the investigation confirmed that there were some of these practices and we identified these families, we reached out to each of those families to do a home visit with them to explain the situation and their options and what support they may want from us that we could provide.
Al-Abidin says the IRC assisted him by making calls to inquire about apartments he found. But ultimately, he says community members helped him move to his current home.
She told me about the address and the details, and so they helped me with the procedures and to move.
Things didn't work out the same for Mohammed Abdullah. The family of 8 is still in the 2-bedroom apartment where the IRC placed them in 2016. Abdullah says he'd like to relocate, but has trouble qualifying for a larger home with his low income.
We don't have a sponsor to get the house. Secondly, they want the credit to be above 3,000, and I've only been working. It's been a week since I started a new job.
He says the IRC did contact him after KPBS's initial story. An employee asked him if he wanted help finding a new place. He says he was open to it, but told the employee he didn't have faith in the agency.
She asked me, if we found you a bigger house, would you be willing? I told her, I would be willing, yes, but I don't have any trust.
He says he hasn't heard from the IRC since about housing and that he worries he'll be notified to leave any day. However, the IRC says Abdullah's account isn't consistent with the agency's records, but did not provide details. As of December, 2 other families previously interviewed by KPBS are still living in apartments that are too small. One has been asked to leave. Another family says it moved to Michigan because it was more affordable. The IRC reiterated that it reached out to affected families and offered assistance with new housing, although some chose to remain in their current homes. Taryn Mento, KPBS News.